Now, the Ministry of Health, through the support from the Africa Center for Disease Control and Prevention, is conducting a standardized serological prevalence survey on the coronavirus pandemic. The survey is meant to close the gap of the lack of knowledge on COVID-19 and therefore provide appropriate scientific guidance for the current and future pandemic. The CISA tells us more of that in this report.
The information gained from the survey will provide critical insight into the transmission and impact of the virus in Africa and help countries to understand what factors may have influenced recent transmissions. The Director of Health Research at the Ministry of Health, Seine Sane, explains the main objectives of the survey.
And one among them is actually to have the estimate of the exposure of COVID-19 in the Gambia. The second objective that we want to accomplish is actually to determine the proportion of positive individuals that are actually asymptomatic and the negative individuals that actually are symptomatic. The third and the last objective that we want to accomplish at the end of the day is actually to determine the proportion of positive and negative individuals that reported having pre-existing medical conditions.
COVID-19 prevalence, according to Mr. Sane, is vital as it will provide effective mitigation strategies towards the virus. He revealed the areas in which the study is going to be conducted and people who are inclusive in the survey.
The target population for the study is a household member who is above the age of 5 and above, regardless of their previous exposure or previous infection with COVID-19. And those who are also resident in the country since the start of the pandemic, with also both males and female, depending on the random selection of the household members, regardless whether you are male or female. When you are selected, you are a potential participant for the study.
The Health Promotion and Education Director, Modun Jai, calls for media sensitization ahead of the study.
We also want to urge you to use your platform or medium to inform the public about the coming of our team members in their various communities, or cabilos, or where maybe households. So that when they come, they'll be having discussions, because one, they will start with the consent.
The survey, which will commence on 1st September 2021, will last for 15 days, targeting unvaccinated individuals. Out of the 15 households that were selected in each region, one person will be selected from a household to participate in the study. With the full cooperation of the public, this study will accord participants the opportunity to know their status as far as COVID is concerned in the Gambia. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Daisy.